you, it's Jess here and welcome back to my channel. Today I am planning the week of Christmas in my Estelle A5 wide inserts. I'm using the Scribble Prints Co Gingerbread kit, which was one of my shop art sets this year. And I just really liked, my microphone's pointing down. Anyway, I really liked this sort of more traditionally untraditional look for Christmas week, and just the whole thing about gingerbread. I think I talked about this in my haul with it. But anyway, I love gingerbread. I didn't make any gingerbread or eat any this year, which is funny, but just like gingerbread is one of those things I think about, and I was aiming to do like a food style art set, and I kind of settled on doing baking and gingerbread for that. But I'm using some Sadie stickers stuff, and also the Caress Press Christmas or Jingle Bells or whatever foil bundle. Everything's in gold. I was considering champagne lights, but then I wanted to use all of this more festive shaped stuff for the actual week. So I'm bringing in like, I did use this whole bundle for my bright spread in hollow, and I thought I would change it up a bit and bring in some different headers and things like that to sort of add to the bundle and make it a bit different. So here I am just trying to decide which one I'm going to use. Am I going to use the confetti, or am I going to use the like stringed up ornaments, and what would look best on the plaid or the red? So you can really see my thought process here. But I decided to do the string lights on the red and the confetti on the plaid, and then I decided to cut this out of my planning for now because I really need to like stick my face onto the sticker paper to accurately line up the foil overlay so I don't mess it up like I did. Was it last week? Yeah. But when I planned a brunchmas and I messed it all up. So I was trying to like be more careful. So now I'm just probably going to cut out that bit of the Plan With Me, and I'm just listening to the Home Alone soundtrack, and this is actually what is my favorite track, somewhere in my memory. Oh look, there I am pointing it out. But and that's what like my favorite line is, that feeling, that gingerbread feeling, which made me do this this set. So yeah, I just love the Home Alone soundtrack. It's my favorite Christmas music. I'm very, very, very picky with Christmas music, and I don't actually like most new albums and stuff, so just because I don't listen to a lot of it to begin with. So yeah. I was just listening to that soundtrack and then a few select songs that I like. But now we're putting in the base as per usual, and again I will be color blocking. I'm still really into that, and it works better with my brain. I mean, sometimes I get the patterns mixed up, but not with this one, luckily. But I just really like the way it looks color blocked, and I find just doing the actual planning easier, so that's what I do. I find I've like had some weird sticker issues lately, and I think it might be because like my apartment was like humid, and now it's really dry, and I think the sticker paper cuts have like picked up on that, and some paper's gone a bit weird. But you know, sometimes you like it picks up or wants to rip if you're not careful, and I feel like a lot of that is to do with the changing climate within your space and where you store your stickers. So I've been having that for the past like 4 kits that I've used. I'm like, what the heck? Anyway, I think it's just it got really dry in here, but also the radiator's going, so I don't know. It hasn't made like a mess or anything, like it hasn't screwed up any of my stickers, but I feel like I have to be extra careful with peeling up stickers at the moment. And I'm just doing my usual sidebar, and I always find that the amount of stickers that I like to put in always makes me go right to the bottom of the page. So now I just start from the bottom, and when I'm using a toolbox, I just have a toolbox and one full box, but if I'm not, I fit 3 full boxes as well as a habit tracker and the to-do list. So it's been a good method working for me. And of course I'm using all the gingerbread stuff from the stickers from Sadie Stickers. There's also some cute sidebar headers from the bundle as well that I wanted to bring in. And now I'm just bringing in the overlays, which I love. I can't wait to collect all the Caress Press foil bundles this year, like all her special designs, and then add on all of Scribble Prints Co fun stuff. It's gonna be so good. I think this is the longest I've ever actually stuck with a hobby, and I'm still really into stickers and planning, and it's like something that's actually worked in my life and also brings me joy all the time. And I'm so happy, I think, because I think it's like 6 years of my YouTube channel coming up in 2022, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, which I don't even know. I'm just listening to more Christmas music. I don't know what that was. I apologize. But yeah, so it's really exciting. If you want to know, my past hobbies were, I spent a couple of years into Asian skincare, and I even had a blog, which I think still exists, and I was really into the Reddit Asian beauty skincare Reddit board, and I'm still really into Asian skincare. All of my products I get from, I think they're called Jolse in Korea, and they ship it out. Really, really good, and I swear by snail products, which I know sounds nuts, but snail is really good. And then it's just different culture, yo. And then and Japanese sunscreens are so good. Anyway, I was into that for a couple of years, and before that my main hobby were ball jointed dolls, which are Japanese and Korean, so you could see a pattern here. Yeah. I'm very into East Asian culture, but yeah, I was really into ball jointed dolls, and they were beautiful but so expensive. But it was so fun because they're posable, and you could put wigs and eyes on them to change their looks, and you also paint their faces and for different makeup. And I actually had a bunch that I had sent to a Korean artist who painted them for me, and they were so beautiful. And you could pose them, and I just love doing photography with them. So my main hobby from them was photography, and I still have some. They're at my dad's flat, but yeah, no, they're beautiful, but they're hundreds of dollars, and this is why I never really complain about shipping prices, because we would ship in that hobby everything express tracking. So shipping was always like $20 or more for everything, like even just a couple of wigs, So by contrast, this hobby is so much cheaper for me, and I get so much more out of it. I mean, obviously my photography has dropped off a lot, but now I'm doing YouTube, and my art came out of this a lot. I've never really considered art my hobby. It's just something I always did to survive. I just constantly drew since I was a teen. So yeah, I don't know why I'm rambling about my hobbies, but it's kind of the end of the year, so we're thinking about it. But we should probably talk about this week. And I did do to-dos, work to-dos on my sidebar, but I kind of just abandoned that for this week, and I literally just let myself do nothing because Locke also had this whole week off work, so we just hung about and relaxed, and it was really good. I'm really pumped to get back into work after that. But of course, as usual, I've got all my Planmas videos up, so thank you so much if you watched and enjoyed Planmas and got in on the giveaway, but I'm putting this up. This video should be going up the 29th, so the giveaway is still going. So if you go to the last video that says giveaway on it, you can enter that for $100 Scribble Prints Co coupon, or like code. And that is open till the 31st of December, so you still have a day or so left to enter that. Otherwise, then I put in Coffee Monday, and then we actually binge watched the Witcher season 2 this day. We watched the whole season in one day, and I really did enjoy it. I don't think it was as strong as the first season, which I actually loved the changing timeline in the first season, and I think this season 2 is much more of a bridging and setting up season. So I think season 3 is probably going to be awesome, especially with the reveal at the end with the Empire. I'm really pumped to see what happens with that in season 3, but I think overall it was still a really good season. Like, I'm enjoying the characters and the story. So that was The Witcher. We had leftovers or whatever we made on the weekend, I don't know. And then I went to bed early, and before that we watched some Crazy Ex-Girlfriend, and we actually finished that this week. And once again, during the finale, I freaking cried. I'm like, I get so emotional with Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. But yeah, it's so good. As long as you you let the live show happen right after the finale, that tends to get the cries away, and then it's much more fun. But it's not a sad cry of the finale. It's like, I don't know, it's like the show's over, we're over with this journey, and this character's gonna continue on, and it's gonna be good for them. So I'm like, happy cry. I don't know, why am I making any sense? I just really love that show. So then on Tuesday we had groceries delivered for the Christmas meals. Although when we have delivery groceries, we're always too lazy, so we got Taco Bell and watched some more Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. Although Taco Bell, all we got were the crispy chicken strips, which taste exactly like KFC. Now, KFC just opened here in Finland, but it's not in part of the city that's close to us. So hopefully we get more KFCs, because I miss KFC, like Twisters. But the Taco Bell here has very similar chicken that would go in the Twisters or the Tenders. So yeah, that's what we end up getting. Just the chicken and the chips. I know, maybe that's weird to get from Taco Bell, but it's delicious. And then I just did some filming for Plimas and voiceovers. That was probably the last 2 Q&A videos. I actually did both videos are 30 minutes long, and I did both voiceovers one after the other. So I just talked straight for 1 hour. So maybe you noticed that I was going and going. Because I feel like once I talk a lot, I get more talkative as I go along. I don't know. It's weird. And then Wednesday, we worked on recycling boxes. That means cutting them all up so they can fit in bags. They can fit in our cardboard recycling chute in our building. And then for lunch, we had chicken joint, which is like a fried chicken place, but it's Asian, so it's like on rice. And mine had gochujang and Kewpie mayo, really yum. I can see I'm using a lot bigger stickers this week and not so many little things, because I just didn't do as much stuff during the days. And this week also, it snowed proper. I think around Wednesday it snowed to the point where it actually stayed on the ground. So it's all white out there, which is very nice. And then actually snowed on Christmas Day, which was awesome, looking out the window and seeing the snowfall. But then we did a whole bunch of cleaning, watched Crazy Ex-Girlfriend, and then we had the first of our Christmas food, which was a pork roast. It was really delicious. We actually followed a recipe from what's his name? the Hell Kitchen dude. Great, no. Gordon Ramsay, gosh. I couldn't think of it. Anyway, where you actually like braise the pork roast so the top of the fat is uncovered so it can cook crispy, but then you fill the rest of the baking tray with stock and it braises the actual meat. It was delicious. Highly recommend. And look at this. Oh my gosh. I was so lucky. That did actually stick. Because you drop a sticker on all the stickers and that's ripping up ink. That's a bad boy. So now I gotta start sticking in all of the Christmas movies that we watch. I watch very different movies this year to what I usually watch. As you will see, and this is me trying to foolishly fit a little thing in there. It's not gonna fit, Jess. So give up. But I really wanted to use movie marquees because they matched the colors of the days that I wanted to put movies in. So, what ifs. So now what? What did I actually do on Thursday? Oh, we did some laundry. I love doing laundry, and I watched The Grinch, and I watched the Jim Carrey one because that's the one that I like. I haven't tried the animated one, and I don't know. I don't think I have to. I didn't have kids, so I don't know. I just stick to the one that I know, which is the Jim Carrey one, and that's awesome. Notice this line at the end where they're gonna fall off the mountain. He says, hey, look, now, just because we might be horribly disfigured doesn't mean that we don't have smiles on Christmas. So smile. And like, Jim Carrey just nails that role of the Grinch. But when doesn't he, He's just very good. I'm a Jim Carrey fan, so I like myself some comedians. And I'm just tearing up this washi, can you believe it? I wonder if this is to do with humidity change. Just easily tearing stuff, but I don't know. I'm a human disaster lately. So, we have a grocery run here. I think we needed to pick up some last minute things, like some butter and whatnot, that we forgot in our order. So, grocery run. I'm trying to guess what the icons are about. I just used a lot of Scribble Prints Co, freebie the mixed sheets icons that she released for Christmas. Oh, there's we got Japanese curry that day from Sushi, so delicious. And then I vacuumed. I guess that's why I put the Christmas tree with presents, because it's like the room. Anyway, let's all go to the Christmas day. So Christmas Eve in Finland is considered like the day of Christmas. So, everything's closed and whatnot. And then I kind of didn't care for how I put the holiday stickers over, because it went over the bunny, but oh well, such is life. And then I realized from these labels I didn't actually have a lot of space left, but so this day I called my mom for an hour and a half, and then Christmas Day I called my dad for an hour and a half. So some good discussions with the parents, and then I made Locke watch The Holiday with me. They had never seen The Holiday, and I think 2019 was the first time I ever watched it, so that was fun to watch it together. And then we watched a bunch of movies this day, but I think I put one on Christmas Day because it wouldn't fit. So we also watched Christmas with the Cranks, and Locke has never seen that one before either, and that was funny. We were both kind of Locke was theorizing that they would finally need help, and then the town would be like, why would you want to help? But it's kind of the opposite, isn't it? It's a very feel-good movie where they, chip in at the end, but we were both in agreement, leave them alone. Let them have the cruise. They're sad, empty nesters. And then, what else? Oh, we had a turkey roast this night, because technically we're going to have turkey on Christmas and have steak on Christmas Eve, but then we accidentally forgot what days it was, and we started brining our turkey breast, a turkey fillet, on Thursday, and you could only brine it for 24 hours, the size of the turkey that we had. We just had like a big piece of breast, because we don't need that much turkey. But brining it, oh my gosh, it did so, like, it perfectly seasons the turkey. It actually tastes like something. But we brined it in brown sugar, salt, and then we used this like forest, we have this like mix of spices called forest mix, and it has like juniper and mushrooms and rose pepper and lots of interesting stuff, like a Nordic foresty mix. So we put that in with the brine, and it tasted so delicious. It was so good. So we just had that, the turkey just baked with some butter on top, with some potatoes and carrots. That was really yum. And we ate the rest of the turkey throughout the weekend on sandwiches because it was just so perfectly seasoned. Crazy. So I highly recommend brining if you've never brined the turkey before. And then we also cut up our Christmas cake and started eating this day as well with vanilla custard, which it turned out really yum, really delicious. So I'm glad our cake turned out well. Then Christmas Day, I put that we watch Love Hard, but we actually watched that on Christmas Eve. I started watching it by myself on my laptop while Luck played games, but then they're like, oh, I'll watch the movie with you, so then we just watched Love Hard together. That was the new Nina Dobrev and Jimmy O Yang, like Netflix Christmas rom-com that came out this year, so we watched Love Hard, and that was cute. And on Christmas Day, I marked obviously calling my dad and that it was snowing, and then we gave Heidi her gifts, which was this cute little cup called like a hot cocoa kit, but it was cat toys, and so you had like a stirrer with like a feather on the end, and a little like chocolate block toy and little marshmallow toys. Oh, here she is playing with her new toys. I thought I'd show you guys because it was very cute. I just had them out on the couch. I was introducing each one to her. And this is just Heidi like, oh yes, I'm into this. Excuse like the messy couch and everything, but you know. This was Christmas Day and we're just hanging out. And there's like a tinsel ball and a crinkly ball and a ball with a bell in it. And she was just super into all of them. And she's been carrying around the stirring stick everywhere. But yeah, we thought it was really fun. Am I going to show much more of this? She's just rubbing her face all over them. I thought I'd just include this footage because I completely forgot until now. Oh, there she goes. Because I know you guys love Heidi and would enjoy seeing her enjoying her Christmas gifts. I believe there's catnip in them, which is why she's rubbing her face all over them. Plus she likes to eat feathers, but yeah, it just turned out really cute. Luck like filmed this for like 2 minutes. So this is a cut down version of what Heidi was up to, but yeah, look how cute she is. Anyway, this gives me some time to talk about what happened in the day. So what else happened? It was a very chill day, as you can see. Most of it was spent playing with Heidi. And then we did our steak dinner. Oh, there she goes. Oh, she's so happy. I could watch Heidi all day. I apologize, you can just skip another like 30 seconds and it should be done, but I think she looks so cute. And actually at the so yeah, we had steak, we had roast potatoes, roast parsnips and carrots, and we fried up some Brussels sprouts with bacon, and we had sauerkraut and pickles and cranberry on the side. All so delicious. And we had tons of leftovers, which was awesome. Oh, we also made bacon wrapped dates, except we never bothered to look up a recipe. So we just had dates and bacon. We didn't have like all the other things you're supposed to have with it, like goat's cheese and toothpicks to keep them together. So I literally just wrapped dates with bacon and baked it in the oven, and they were so delicious. And even better, reheated. So we reheated the leftover ones as well as the roasted vegetables in the oven the next day, and it was so good. so delicious. So I highly recommend bacon wrapped dates. I watched Arthur Christmas, which is an animated Christmas movie I watch like every year. And I love it. It's very British. And then, yeah. And then that night we watched The Two Towers extended, of course. I just felt like watching Lord of the Rings film on Christmas, and we weren't alone. There's quite a few people we saw on Twitter who also watched The Two Towers, surprisingly. Although technically, you should really watch Fellowship of the Ring on Christmas, because the day that they leave Rivendell to start the Fellowship is actually December 25th. So if you didn't know that fact, there's a fun fact too, because they have the exact same like time as us basically. But yeah, so I really should watch Fellowship, but we were into The Two Towers, and the last Lord of the Rings film I watched was Fellowship. So next time I watch one, it will be Return of the King. But yeah, I watched Two Towers and I enjoyed watching that. And then Boxing Day, we did a bunch of cleaning and dishes and just getting the house back into order. If I can figure out what stickers I want to use. I should say, we finished Crazy Ex-Girlfriend on Thursday, by the way. So Sunday we binge watched like 3 episodes of Station 11, which here it's on HBO Max. It might be on HBO Max in America too. But yeah, the new Station 11 show, which is really interesting, really different. I'm very fascinated by it. I want to know more, but hits very close to home because it is about a flu pandemic and people surviving from that. And it shows the start of the pandemic, but also 20 years later. And obviously, it's a much worse flu than COVID, obviously. But it's a really good show so far, and I'm very intrigued. So I do recommend that if you like weird stuff, weird sci-fi-ish pandemic stuff. And then, so watching that, did dishes. I don't know what that one is for. At the end of the night, I did actually have a nightmare that night. It just instantly woke me up and it was hard to go back to sleep. But it was a very simple nightmare. It was about a horrible spider, like a made-up spider. But anyway, it had wings that I found out it had wings and it chased me, and that's when I woke up. And I still have a lot of nightmares about spiders after growing up in Australia. I've never seen a spider here in Finland, so I feel blessed for that. But that is my Christmas week. I hope you had a good holiday week, no matter what you celebrate, or just a nice week off, or winter week, or summer week. But yeah, that's how mine came out. And so don't forget to press up like and subscribe if you want to see more and you liked this video. Leave a comment down below. I'd love to chat with you. But otherwise, I hope you have a wonderful week and a wonderful new year coming up. Keep safe and healthy and practice good hygiene, please. But otherwise, I love you. Bye. Have a good night. Bye.